Can you mute everyone now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna start seated. So find a comfortable seat. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, good. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall, placing the hands down or up on the knees, whatever feels most comfortable in your body. They can be hands in the lap as well. Take a moment to close the eyes or take the gaze down towards the floor. Just settle into your seat here. And take a few moments to become aware of your breath. Acknowledge how deep or shallow the breath may be. Become aware if you are breathing into the belly or the ribs or the chest. As always, no judgment here, no right or wrong. Then begin to deepen the breath, taking a nice long inhale, expanding the belly out. And full exhale, contracting the belly in to push out all that air. Again, full deep inhale. And full exhale. Continue taking these long, deep breaths at your own pace. So traditionally on the full moon and the new moon, which was either last night, the new moon was either last night or the night before, depending on where you are in the world. And on the full moon and the new moon, we typically wouldn't practice a regular yoga practice. That's why these moon salutations exist, because with the moon comes more soft, more feminine, more relaxing energy. And in a typical vinyasa style class, we would be doing sun salutations. So to flip that, today we'll be doing moon salutations. We'll do 5 or 6 rounds, really to just embody the calmer, softer, more grounded energy. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out. Again, nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. And gently blink the eyes open. And we'll come right onto our hands and knees. So moving through some cat-cows at your own pace. Inhale as you drop the belly, lift the tailbone and the head. And exhale, pushing the floor away, round the spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and the head. And exhale, push the floor away, round the spine, chin to chest. Continue these cat-cows at your own pace to the rhythm of your own breath. Feel free to take whatever other movement is calling to you. Maybe it's circular movements, maybe it's forwards and backwards, maybe it's around. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. And on your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We'll tuck the toes, lift back into our first and possibly only downward facing dog. Keeping the knees nice and soft, no pressure, no rush to get the legs straight and the heels down. Focusing more on the length of the spine here. Take one more deep inhale and a full exhale. Soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet forward in between the hands. Taking the feet about hip width apart. Keep the knees nice and bent as you fully relax the upper body forward. Taking a hold at the elbows, maybe swinging from side to side if that feels good. Or maybe staying here in the stillness, relaxing the arms down. Take a full inhale and a long exhale. Bend the knees even more as you slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way to standing. And then we'll bring the feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then we'll clasp the hands so our pointer finger and thumb are sticking out. Inhale, reaching the arms up, taking a slight back bend. And then exhale, reaching over to the right side. Kind of making a crescent moon shape with our body. Full breath in. And exhale, come back to center. And then we're gonna step our right foot back, turn all 10 toes out to the corners, and then we're gonna sink into a goddess pose, taking the arms out to a cactus. So this is probably the most fiery pose that we'll do during this practice. Take a nice deep inhale, full exhale. Inhale, reaching the legs or reaching the arms up as you straighten the legs. And then we'll point the right toes towards the back of the mat, pointing the left toes towards this long edge. Arms come out nice and wide. Tilt the hips slightly back as you reach the right arm forward, and then relax the right arm down, reaching the left arm up, coming into our triangle pose. Feel free to adjust your stance to find the most comfortable variation of this. Keeping the abs engaged, pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Full breath in, long breath out. We'll take both hands onto either side of the front foot and then square off the hips, again, adjusting your stance as you need to. Inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long. And exhale, release the head down. The hands they can come to the thigh, they can come to the shin, to the ankle, or stay reaching down. Whatever feels most natural for you. We'll hold this for 5 breaths. Last breath here. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And then we'll bend the front knee, step the left leg back, and lower the back knee down. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. If you'd like, you can take the hands on the front knee and push away, opening the chest a little higher. Full breath in, and exhale. Planting the palms on the inside of this right foot. And then lift the back knee. And then we'll twist towards the left, coming into a side lunge. If the heel comes up here, that's okay. Allow yourself to be wherever you are, as always, without judgment, without labeling it as good or bad, or it should look this way, it should look that way. Just let it be whatever it is. If you'd like, you can take the hands together at the heart center. You can take one arm out, left arm up, or keeping the hands down. Take one more inhale. Full exhale. And then we'll walk over to the other side, bending the left knee, this time straightening the right leg. Again, whatever option you'd like to do with your arms, feel free to do so. So the beautiful thing about these moon salutations is that they kind of go in a circle. So instead of doing the poses from A to Z and then starting from A again, we go A to Z and then Z to A. So it's kind of forwards and then backwards. So from here, we'll place the hands on either side of the left foot, twist back towards the front of the mat, and then lower the back knee down for our low lunge. Again, you can take the hands on the front knee to lift the chest a little higher if that feels comfortable. One more full breath in and long breath out. Planting the palms down, lifting the back knee, and then we'll straighten both legs, lower the back heel down. Again, adjusting your stance so you feel comfortable here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, folding forward, again, taking the hands on the thigh, shin, ankle towards the floor. Giving yourself permission, giving your body permission to be exactly where it is. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. 5 breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, come up halfway. And then we'll take the back toes, point them towards the long edge of the mat. Again, adjusting the width of your stance if you need to. Placing the left hand down somewhere on the leg. Opening up the hips as you reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Triangle pose. Again, engaging the abdomen, keeping the lower back safe. One more full inhale and long exhale. Pressing down through the feet as you come all the way up Taking the toes out to the corners, sinking nice and deep into that squat, cactusing the arms. One more full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, reach up as you lengthen the legs. Bring the hands together at the heart center and step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Clasping the hands so the pointer finger and the thumb are sticking out. Growing nice and tall. And exhale, this time reaching over to the left. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Bring the hands together at the heart center. Take a moment to close the eyes. Just become aware of how you're feeling, how your body is feeling. What parts feel a little looser? What parts feel a little stronger? One more inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out the mouth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Clasping the hands together, fingers pointing out. Growing nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, reaching up and over to the right. Full breath in. Long breath out. Come back up to the center. Bringing the hands together at the heart center as we step back. Toes pointing towards the corners, sinking into that goddess squat, taking the arms to cactus. Full breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs. Again, pointing the right toes back. Left toes towards the long edge of the mat, reaching out the arms to the sides. And then we'll begin to reach the right arm forward, finding your version of triangle pose. Nice long inhale and a long exhale. One more breath here. And then we'll take both hands on either side of that right foot. Square off the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relaxing forward. 5 long, deep breaths here. One more inhale. Full exhale. Bending into the front knee, stepping the left foot back, drop that back knee down, and inhale, reach the arms up overhead, keeping the arms here or clasping them, placing them on that front knee to lift the chest. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Planting the palms on the inside of that right leg. Lifting the back knee and rotating the hips to the long edge of the mat, finding that side lunge, whatever this looks like for you. Taking whatever arm variation you'd like to take here. Full breath in. Long breath out. Walking the hands over as we transfer to the other side. Again, choosing what variation of this you'd like to take. Full breath in. Long breath out. Planting both palms on either side of that left foot as we square the hips off to the top of the mat. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Again, option to place the hands on the front of the knee or on the top of the knee, lifting the chest a little more. One more inhale. Full exhale. Plant the hands down as we lift the back knee. Straightening both legs, lower that back heel down as you adjust your stance. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold it forward. 5 long, deep breaths here. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, lengthen the spine, coming up halfway. Point those right toes to the long edge of the mat. Opening the hips, placing that left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up, coming into our triangle pose. One more inhale. Full exhale. And press down through the feet as you come up to stand. Taking all toes out to the corners, bending deep into the squat cactus, the arms for goddess pose. One more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the legs. Bring the hands together at the heart center as we step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, pointer finger and thumb sticking out. Grow nice and tall through the spine. And we'll reach up and over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, take the hands together at the heart center. Close the eyes. As the new moon is in Leo this month, I want you to think about embodying that Leo energy, the confidence, the bravery, that lion type energy as we move through this next moon salutation. A good thing to think about in every pose you do is to keep the heart open, keep the chest lifted. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, clasping the hands. Lean up and over, reaching up and over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Hands together at the heart center. As we step back with the right foot, toes pointing to the corners, sitting nice and deep into that goddess squat, taking the arms out wide. Can you lift the chest a little more? Can you maybe reach the arms back a little more? Opening the chest. Full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten those legs. Pointing the left toes to the long edge of the mat, right toes to the back of the mat, reach the arms out wide. And then we'll reach towards that right foot, relaxing the right arm down, lifting the left arm up. So here, how can you open the chest a little more, lifting the heart. One more full breath in, long breath out. Releasing the left hand down. Hands come onto either side of that right foot. Square off the hips as you adjust your stance, taking the hands wherever you'd like to take them. Inhale nice and long, opening the chest here. And then exhale, release it forward. 5 long, deep breaths. Take one more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine, come up halfway. Bending into the right knee, stepping that foot back as you lower the knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, opening the chest, shining the heart up towards the ceiling. Again, option to take the hands on that front knee to lift the chest a little more. One more inhale. And exhale. Planting the hands on the inside of the right foot. Lift the back knee as you rotate for that side lunge. This time, we'll all take the right hand out in front of the knee and then reach the left arm up, opening the chest. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Planting the hands back down as we walk over to the other side. Taking this time the left hand out. Inhale, reach the right arm up to open the chest. One more deep inhale. Full exhale. Planting both hands on either side of the left foot. Twisting to the top of the mat, lower the back knee down. And inhale. Reaching the arms up for that low lunge. Chest is nice and open, heart is nice and lifted. Maybe taking the hands on the knee to help you lift the chest a little more. One more inhale. And exhale, placing the hands down on either side of the front foot. Straightening that front leg, adjusting the stance as we lower the back heel down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the chest forward. And then exhale, relax the upper body. 5 long, deep breaths here. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen the spine. And then we'll take the right toes to the long edge of the mat as we begin to open the hips. Placing the left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up for a triangle pose. Again, can you open the heart a little more, twisting the chest open. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Pressing down through the feet, come all the way up to stand. Last time, taking all 10 toes out to the corners. Sinking nice and deep. Maybe a little deeper than you have already been going. And then cactusing those arms. Keep that chest nice and lifted and open. Take one more deep inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen through the legs. Hands together at the heart center. Step it forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, clasping the hands. And then we'll reach up and over to the left. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to center, hands together at the heart. Feel the beat of your heart, the rhythm of your breath. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold it all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to downward facing dog. Drop the knees, find a child's pose. We'll stay here for 10 long breaths to regain control of the rhythm of our breath, to slow down the beat of the heart. To again soften. Take one more deep inhale. Full exhale. Slowly come back into your downward facing dog. And then we'll take the right knee and drop it behind the right wrist. Coming into our pigeon, taking the right heel in line with the left wrist. And then wiggle that foot back, dropping the knee down, untucking the toes. Come up onto the fingertips. Inhale again, that Leo energy, opening the heart forward. And exhale, either planting the palms and staying here, dropping down to the elbows, if that feels good. Taking the elbows out to the sides, placing the head on the backs of the hands. Maybe reaching all the way forward, out in front of you. Finding a version of this pose that feels good in your body. Close the eyes. One more deep inhale. And full exhale. Slowly coming back up, plant the palms flat, tuck the back toes, and step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, long breath out. This time taking the left knee behind the left wrist. Take that left heel in line with the right wrist. And then wiggle the foot back until you can lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Come up onto the fingertips as you lift the chest, open the heart forward. And then exhale, finding your version of this pigeon pose. Again, closing the eyes, really bringing that attention, that awareness inward. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly coming back up, planting the palms, tuck the back toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. So we're gonna stay in your downward facing dog. We're going to do what's called a lion's breath. So take a deep inhale through the nose, and then you're gonna open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and exhale. 2 more times, full breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, stick the tongue out, exhale. 1 more time, full breath in. Stick the tongue out, sigh it out. Coming back down onto the knees. And then we'll sit the hips over to one side, swing the legs out in front of you. We come a little bit closer. So we'll take the bottoms of the feet together, let the knees fall open. First, we're going to do this fold 2 times. So first, I want you to think about bringing the heels in as close towards your body as you can. From there, sit up nice and tall. And think about pressing the knees down. So we'll do that a few times, kind of like a butterfly, pressing the knees down, 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 down. One more, inhale. And exhale, coming to stillness. Sitting up nice and tall, keeping the spine long. And then pull the chest forward. Again, keep the spine nice and long. We'll refrain from rounding this time. We want to keep this diagonal line here. Nice, straight from the top of the head all the way down to the tailbone. If you'd like, you can use the elbows to push the knees down a little bit further. Full breath in. Long breath out. One more full breath in. Long breath out. And inhale, come back up to center. And then we'll take the heels further away from us so we're in more of a diamond shape. And then this time, we're gonna round the spine, roll the shoulders forward, drop the head down, and then release all the way forward. So this time we will focus less on pushing the knees down and more on relaxing the head forward. Take one more deep inhale. Full exhale. And slowly coming back up to a seat. We'll extend both legs straight. One more forward fold before we come onto our backs. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, keeping the chest open. Reach forward as far forward as you can before you start to round. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, release the hands down. Allow the upper body to round. Hands can be on the thighs, on the knees, on the shins, towards the ankles, grabbing the toes, down on the outsides of the legs. Whatever version, whatever variation of this pose is comfortable in your body. As comfortable as a deep stretch can be. Breathing nice and deep here. Take one more inhale. And exhale. And slowly come all the way up out of the fold. And make your way down onto your back. Tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Rocking side to side. Just gently massaging the lower back into the mat. Release the head down, reaching the arms out to the sides. We'll drop both knees over to the right. Turn the gaze to the left. Full breath in. Long breath out. And slowly bring the knees back to the center. Drop them over to the other side. Turn the gaze to the right. Full breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself one more big squeeze. And then extend the legs nice and long down the mat. Relax the arms down by the sides. Close the eyes. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Allow the body to become nice and heavy. Allow the limbs to become soft, to become still. I'm going to read you the new moon meditation that I have prepared. I will also upload the recording in the group later on. With the new moon being in Leo, and Leo being a fire sign, there comes lots of fiery, passionate energy, and thus transformation. Fire has the ability to turn matter into ash, pure alchemy. So it is one of the biggest symbolisms of transformation. So with fire comes transformation. With transformation comes discomfort. Can you sit with any discomfort you may or may not be feeling surrounding the change, the transformation you've been going through? Can you allow yourself to sit with the shift, the fire, and let it all burn until all you're left with is that which is meant for you? Can you let the fire burn away any limiting beliefs, any self-doubt, any jealousy, anger? Can you let it burn away anything that may be holding you back from reaching your true potential? And once the fire has burned away all that is not meant for you. Can you embody this Leo, this fiery, this confident energy? Can you stand proudly and confidently in who you are, while also stepping in to who you are meant to be? Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Return to your natural rhythm of breath. Begin to move the fingers and the toes. Maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. Letting your movement get bigger and bigger. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead for a nice long stretch through the spine. Tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And allow your entire body to fall over to one side. And just pause here for a moment. And when you're ready, push yourself up. And join me in a comfortable seat. We'll bring the hands together at the heart center. Bow the head to the heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up and dedicating this entire hour to yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit. We'll take one more deep inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me today, ladies. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.
Thank you, Eden.
Eden.
You're welcome.